She will play it because she's a crazy reviewer gamer. Hopefully this song is shorter for you guys because she thinks the last one was too long, but she still is a crazy cat lady, you gamer. Hopefully this is the last one because like before, I don't like singing these songs.
Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use for educational and entertainment purposes. Hi everybody, Martha here. So, I just got back from seeing Shazam! So, it was a pretty good movie. People were wondering, yeah, it can be you want to compare it on her thing with Captain Marvel, the movie Captain Marvel, since this guy was once called Captain Marvel. Both movies are good. This one can be a little bit better, but I like both. So, like I usually do, I will mention spoilers in this movie. For people who are wondering, if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's going to be in here, since he was supposed to play Black Adam, he's not in it. I'm sorry, guys, he's not in it. Guess he's gonna have his own movie, or maybe he'll be in the sequel or something. So basically, this is big for superheroes, or Goonies for superheroes, or any movies that involves kids having to deal with grown-up problems. It's this movie. I mean, it felt like one of those '80s movies back in the day, back before I was born. Because like you guys know, I was born last year, the '80s. But basically, like a lot of superheroes, even Billy Batson has his own tragic backstory. So, because there is it starts him like when he's about like probably like 3 to 5 years old. His mom, who's like 17 years old at this time, took him to the carnival, and she got him and she won him a little compass by throwing the little darts to the balloons. And then he ends up getting lost, and the cops told him, "Don't worry, your mom always comes back." But she didn't this time. So he went into the foster care. And then next time when we see him, he's like 14 years old, and he starts stealing tricks to cops to get hotwire their car to try to find his mom, and stole the cops' lunch. But And when he like finds his new home, after they found him and he found out that was not his mom. So I guess because he doesn't remember his mom's name, just probably just remembers his own last name. That's how young he was with his mom. He wasn't with his mom very long, so he probably doesn't know her name or something. So after that he gets adopted again, gets put into foster care again, and he gets put into a home where I don't, you know me, I always have a hard time with all these kids' names. So, like I usually do, let's try pulling up the good old IMDb page. Well, the ones I can remember is Mary, which is the oldest one. And Freddy, who's the one he's friends with. The one who gets more closest to. Let's see. Yeah, Zachary Levi is the one who plays his adult form. Well, that's talk that comes up. Rosa Bill Rosa. Is that the little girl? No, Darla is a little girl. Okay, so I can't. Eugene? That's the one the one who likes to play video games. Can't find the other one, so I'll just call that one the one that doesn't talk too much, kid. So he moves into that family's home, and he runs away a lot. So after the school, when they get to the school the next day, he defends Freddy by using Freddy's clutch, his crunch. You know what I mean. I have a hard time trying to remember what people call what their sticks are called when they're crippled. I forgot what they're called. Sorry. And by hitting the bullies with it, and he runs away and he gets into the subway, and that's when the wizard guy comes and gets him. And they makes him say Shazam. But early at the beginning of the movie, the bad guy in this movie, Dr. Savannah. Yeah. When he was a kid, he went down there and he went after the eye for the 7 deadly sins. And after he doesn't know how to turn it off. So when after he comes into adult, he goes back and tells Freddy how do I control all this stuff? And they do a bunch of tests, but he starts letting it go to his head, and because he doesn't know how to control his powers yet, so one time when he's showing off, he accidentally causes a bus wreck, and he has to catch the bus. He catches it, and that's when Freddy gets mad at him, because Freddy got mad at him for not being there for the bullies, because he wanted to show him off to the bullies and to make him where they'll stop bugging him, but he didn't show up. And he said Shazam, and he turned back into Billy, back to being Billy, and they made her to where she doesn't tell anybody about it. So after that, they Dr. Savannah. Let's call him, let's call him the Doctor. Every time I refer to a bad guy, I'm just gonna call him Doctor. Okay, you guys got that? Good. That day he bumps into after the bus thing, he bumps into him. Because he goes at, the Doctor goes after his dad. And who was played by Daniel Glover from Smallville, who was Lionel Luthor in Smallville. So he goes and kills his dad and all of his business partners and stuff like that with the 7 deadly sins. And then they go and find Billy, and Billy has no idea what he's doing there during the whole entire time. And while that's happening, and after they have a little of their fight, and Billy has no idea what he's doing still, because he's still getting hang of being a hero, and he just runs off because he was definitely not ready to have a villain. He Dr. Savannah, I think I got it right that time, takes Freddy and makes Freddy tell him where him and Billy live. And then they go to Billy finds out about his room, where his mom is, because his foster siblings figured out Eugene, the video game kid, figures it out for him, and they also figure out who he really is without Darla telling him, because they figured out by seeing Freddy there and seeing how they fought, because they fought earlier about superheroes a couple of days ago. So Darla got really happy, saying, "I did not tell you guys! Yay! You guys figured it out by yourselves!" So after he realized that his mom was could not take care of it, because would not be able to take care of them, because dad was in jail. His real dad was in jail, and she was at 17. And when she saw them with the cops, he thought the cops would take better care of them. I mean, I understand what she did was wrong, but not being his mom at 17 would have been very hard. So I understand why she did it, but I also understand it was wrong. So then he finds out Dr. Savannah has his family, has his foster siblings, and he goes back and saves them. But during the winter mall scene, there was they had a big reference that they were both on top of a piano. They were on top of a piano, guys. Just like Tom Hanks was. So he goes and saves them, and they end up at a carnival, and they realize that without the deadly sins inside him, Dr. Savannah, he's nothing, because Freddy threw a batarang at him, and it actually hurt him. And I was like saying, "Yay, go Freddy, go Freddy!" And I was like, "Thank you, bros." when that happened, it actually hurt him, and they were actually making him where he had to stay down for a while so they can get him out of the cave. But then they thought about if he figured out how to get him out of there by Billy thinking about something, and they took him to a strip bar, but luckily they didn't show the inside of the strip bar. They just showed the outside of it. So let's see. Now they're at the carnival. So, and Billy has to start protecting them from everybody, but he's on his own. So, and when after the deadly sins capture all his siblings, and he tricks Dr. Savannah by grabbing the stick after you realize what Dr. Savannah doesn't have that he has. And he just takes the stick and has his family turns into all their own versions of Shazams. And then they're all adults. I think that these actors were like hanged out with the kids one day and studied their mannerisms, because these adults were acting just like them, but as like the kids, but just them. So after, and they kept they helped the siblings, made sure everything was okay. They saved a couple of people like that. You want to be up here, Sully? So after that, he tricked Envy to come out. The Envy said to come out, because I was the only one that was not coming out. And that's when he actually saved the villain after he got Envy out. And then they got him to take the eye out, because the eye was made him where the bad guy kind of worked there. So after they beat Dr. Savannah, they take the eye back to the cave and put it back where it belongs, and all the statues come up. And then the movie, they come back home, and the next day, Freddy was ready for having lunch, and his siblings come "You guys have different lunchtime periods than me." Then Billy comes as Shazam, and has lunch with him, and shows everybody that he does really know Shazam. But they also bring Superman. But I'm guessing Henry, the guy who plays Superman, is probably too busy with a Netflix movie, next TV show, that Wickard, one that's based off the game Wickard, whatever it's called. So they couldn't show his face. So now the end credits scene. I don't get the caterpillar. Somebody explain the caterpillar to me. I don't get it. There's even some things about superheroes I don't know. And this is one of the things I don't know. And then I guess the last one was about them testing see if they had the same as see if Shazam had the same superpowers as Aquaman. But he doesn't. Not where we can talk to fish. Would you want to talk to fish, Sully?
I don't know. Why would you want to? I want to see them.
So, I give this movie a 9 out of 10. What do you give it, Sully?
I give it over pies. Mateo.
So bye-bye, guys. And remember, like, favorite, and subscribe.
Shazam! Bye-bye!
Bye.